Very up
Yeah,
and
it's a
down.
little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little upset that I lost. Um, uh, it's just weird because like you have competitive spirit, and sometimes you play hard, and then all of a sudden you give up an easy layup, and then. But it's like the type of game you have to give it up, and you're kind of supposed to be satisfied with it. Like it's weird, but I mean it's fun. I mean, great players out there. To just be able to be on the court with those players is a privilege, and I would have never thought I'm here. So it's awesome. I just told him, and that's why he spun. I would have never taken it. I would have in a real game, but I can't do that here. I don't want to look. I don't want to be a. I don't want to do that here. I just don't. It's awesome, man. I mean, it's cool because what I really realized and like experience these past 2 days is that it's really a fraternity, or somewhere like both. It's just awesome to have. I mean, even learn from the Raptors coaches to see what they do, what the terminology, the way they approach stuff and shoot around and all that, and to see what the other players do. It's a truly a privilege to be here and kind of experiment with all that stuff and experience that. Yeah, I saw my flag and that's crazy. I mean, it is. I'm not like the most. Germans aren't the most like American patriotic people, but like it's cool to say, hey man, there aren't a lot of Germans in this league, and to be part of this wave of young players and to be able to be here is special, man, and I'm very happy, and yeah, it's cool to do that. My whole lasting experience. It's a great question. I mean, just being out there in general, I think. Just the whole setting. Like I've never been on a court like this. Like it says All Star on it. That's crazy to me. We played here a couple weeks ago, and it looks entirely different. Um, it's just crazy to be out here, see everyone, and the entire experience. Other than that, my tip back dunk. I don't think I ever had a tip back dunk in a game in my life. So I'm gonna put that post on my wall.
So
By making the most shots. I gotta be honest, like I do love Davis. Duncan Robinson is my best friend. So let's just say I have two horses in the race. Obviously, I'm happy for Davis if he wins it. He deserves it. I always say like when in doubt, pass it to him, and he'll take care of it. So I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm very excited to be here. Obviously, Duncan and I are very close, so it's cool for me to kind of share that experience with him. And he deserves it. Hardest worker I know. So it's really cool to be here and support him. And to have two horses in the race is cool.
all right, no
Cool.
pressure. It's the finals. It's those two. Who are you going with?
Don't put me in that position. I mean, someone asked me that question this morning. Of course, if I have the opportunity to play in the Olympics, I want to play in the Olympics. But there are a lot of factors that play into that. Obviously, last year it didn't work out, and got to be healthy. You got to have the right mindset going into it, and the situation has to be right. So obviously, Olympics is a dream of mine to compete in the Olympics. So we'll see. But I mean, it's February, so I don't care. I don't care if we're favored or not. I mean, I really don't. Seriously, like I don't look at basketball that way. If you have the right team together and want to compete, I think it doesn't matter what other people say. I did meet him. I was starstruck. I didn't know like what to do. I didn't know stand up, sit down. Out of respect, I just got up. He was talking to Luca for the longest time. It felt like, and I was like, man, what did I do? Like I feel kind of awkward here. But then he said what's up to me, and it was cool, man. I mean, Barack Obama came to Michigan before the election in 2016. 16, right? Yeah. And we were there at that rally, and it was cool. And to see him again, we were talking about Michigan too. Like he knew me, and I was like, whoa. Like he instantly asked me about Michigan, and I was like, this is unreal. Obviously a big fan. The man got some swag. Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, it's weird to talk about, weird to think about. You almost don't even want to think about it because it kind of pulls you down. But I think Jay Williams said something very beautiful on the day it happened. That not Jay Williams. Who said it? Someone said it. That Kyrie. That the most beautiful thing about this is that it's connecting everyone. And yeah, if you can take something good out of that, I think that's it. There's no silver lining, obviously. This is very sad. And it's just crazy how you can see how many people are affected by this personality. And yeah, it's greatness right there. So to have this jersey, I was like, I'm gonna frame this because this is special, man. And, yeah, it's a privilege. I'm excited. I'm very happy that I got to meet him. And yeah, crazy. It's weird to talk about. That's funny, right? I thought about that too. Like, Americans can't, no chance they can do that. Like, maybe 2 guys on the team can do that. No chance everyone can do that. That was cool. I was probably the worst one of the 5 out there. It's cool. I mean, you can kind of see like it's a very European sport. Basketball's very American, so it's awesome. I think it's cool that setting between USA and Team World. I do think that's a cool feature.
Okay. Well, I will see you.
There's a bunch of people in there right now, so they're not set up with